Dímelo, mi gente, Marcuccio here again in another video, and today we're going to talk about games for a living. Thank you so much, Lost Sheep 12, for recommending me such a great coin. You, my subscribers, are honestly the best. I thank you from the bottom of my heart every time you comment and like a video and recommending a coin, because honestly, you guys just keep recommending gems. And it's not to say that I'm gonna buy them or that I have bought them or anything, but it's just great projects for not only you guys but for everyone in the audience, that wants to figure out what one of these coins. Anyways, if you do not know what they are or what they do, I think the best way for me to explain it is kind of like mobile games or app games, and they also kind of have a feature where they want to like implement diamonds that I will show later on in the video. Anyways, the market cap is 20 million, so not that much really, not that high. The fully diluted valuation though is $16 million. Total supply is 10 billion and circular supply is 3.39 billion. From the all-time high, it is down 87%. Not really what we like to see, but from the all-time low, which was 2 months ago, it is up 105%. So all right there. I just want to start off with a little thing that I found, kind of negative, and that is the tokenomics, right? I think the tokenomics, in my opinion, are not the best, but that's just me. You don't have to agree with me. So you can see here that I'm not going to mention everything that they have, but they have like 10% going to reserve, 50% for the foundation, 18% for the team, 15% on a private sale, some money like 2 KOLs, another private sale, and marketing too. So yeah, honestly, the tokenomics are not the best, and they have unlocks almost every month, right? So it is what it is. Hopefully, if more people get into this and the game becomes really popular, it kind of offsets that, because we're going to talk about the utility of the GFAL token in a little bit. But yeah, honestly, the tokenomics, in my opinion, is the worst of it. We can see it here too. The top 10 holders control almost like 70%, and most of it here is like vesting. And there are already some big exchanges, right? There are Mexi, BitGet, PancakeSwap, some of the biggest exchanges, right? Bitmart, which it is what it is. But yeah, those are obviously kind of the negatives. So this is what the website looks like. And I will say, though, something I do like, and I think the team is from Spain, or at least Manel Sort is from Spain, but it says, a dynamic entrepreneur, Manel blends his executive experience from Activision Blizzard King and Digital Chocolate to drive innovation in gaming. They also have Trip Hawks that he went to. I think when I went on his LinkedIn was Harvard, and as well as Javier Leon, which is our director. He was an Emmy nominated for Netflix The Crown. Opening credits, Javier also shapes iconic gaming worlds in Command Worlds 3 and the Diablo series. So if you're into gaming, you know what Diablo is. And also Christian Gascones, with his tenure at Blizzard Entertainment and Digital Chocolate, co-founder of Frozen Shard, brings a wealth of industry expertise to drive operational excellence. So they honestly have a really great team, and these are their LinkedIn's. Manuel Sword has been working a lot. He was at Activision Blizzard, at King, Digital Chocolate. So yeah, really smart people, and that's what I kind of like. And I like that they're really not private, they're like public. They're really out there. All their LinkedIn's are there. So honestly, something that I do really like. So now let's talk about the token and the GFAL. So GFAL is a utility token that connects all the games within our ecosystem. It's exclusively used within the GFAL platform for trading and purchasing digital assets with no utility outside of our ecosystem. So that's basically this is how you could get it. You could get it with a credit card, or you could get it through these different exchanges. I know some people always ask me how to buy the token. So you can see here, if you have Mexi, BingX, BitGet, Bitmart, Bit2Me, and everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It is a Binance Smart Chain token, so that is pretty interesting. I haven't really discussed one in quite a while. So this is the roadmap. Basically it is kind of getting set up on their different games. This is what I think is going to be like their benchmark product, the Diamond games. So they have like a new game mode. They want to create more content. This is for Q4. in Q2, they have this influencer program that I really do like, and they also have like this Elemental Raiders that we're gonna be seeing. But yeah, most of it is the roadmap is just to improve and bring different elements to the game, which I really do enjoy. They also have this like how I say it, like marketplace, where they have like these like jewelries that look really nice. They have this Crimson Cipher that looks nice, Kim's Mirage, and they also have these ones that are coming out in September. So make sure to look out for those if you are in the GFAL ecosystem. So this is what the game looks like. The diamonds, in my opinion, look really real, especially kind of like being an app game. They look extremely real, and they almost they were the finalists in the Mobile Games Award, and they said best use of AI and best use of blockchain. So it looks pretty, it looks pretty neat. They also have these games, so they have 4 games. This is the second one. Elemental Raiders, not my cup of tea. It does look nice. Let me see if I could show you a little bit of what, kind of what it looks like and how the gameplay looks like. Not my type of game. Like I said, I used to play these games a lot with like Yu-Gi-Oh and that kind of stuff, but honestly, stop playing them. But that doesn't mean if you guys want me to play these games, let me know. I'll be happily able to play them. Then they have this Jump Pump, which looks like it hasn't been out yet or isn't out yet. And then they have Dead Zombies that you could download it at the App Store. So they have 55,000 followers on Twitter, which is pretty impressive. They are in Barcelona and Dubai. And this is kind of what it looks like. So they have the Proof of Luxe Triad drops in July already. So yeah, the diamonds look pretty amazing if you kind of ask me. And I think, they were dropping all throughout. They had like a drop in London and a drop in Paris too. So yeah, honestly, it looks pretty neat. And this is kind of what it looks like. I want to show you gameplay from it. Give me 1 second. So I found the gameplay. It looks very nice, right? You could just see it here. It looks. I've never played Candy Crush, but if I had to like take a guess, it kind of looks like Candy Crush. You could definitely power up and buy different, crystals in the game or diamonds in the game and everything. So yeah, overall looks pretty nice. Looks pretty sweet. As for the price, I do not know where the price is going. Hopefully it goes up. Hopefully, sheep, it goes up and you have a bag and it pumps. I'm not saying it's not going to pump. I do think everything in crypto should pump in the next coming month. Hopefully, right? I'm not saying it is, but hopefully it pumps. I'm just not too optimistic with like the vesting period and, all the unlocks that are happening. Hopefully, the market cap, goes higher up and the price follows, but every month with the more tokens unlock, it is hard, especially if there's not buyers. So as for now, I wouldn't buy it. I would play the games though, and if you like the games and you like the product, then yeah, definitely go for it. That's what I tell everyone that wants to invest or get into crypto. Always use these products. Always play the games before you start investing them. Anyways, introduce your thoughts. Please let me know what you think about the video. As always, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.